How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. It helps out, means a ton. You guys get plenty of fun stuff. Not just Jujutsu Kaisen, we cover plenty of manga on the channel. So yeah, stick around, check it out, have some fun. Anyway, we got chapter 162 today, so you know it's got to be a good day. And it was a super fun chapter. I really enjoyed this one. I think the flow of this chapter was really good, leading from a fight into getting a little bit more information, doing a little bit of digging, leading into the final reveal that gets us intrigued for next chapter. I think it was done very well. So we start off with the fight between Yuji and Haba. Remember last time Yuji threw the rubble and hit the lady in the stomach, sent her crashing down, and then Haba, her boyfriend, husband, whatever, showed up, had his little helicopter propeller head thing. And yeah, Yuji goes with the same move. He tries to throw a rock at him. And he just ducks his head down and his propellers just take out the rock. Yuji's like, alright, fine, you want to play it that way? He just jumps straight at him off the rooftop, just runs and takes a massive leap at this guy. Later in this chapter, Yuji is actually referred to by his old school nickname, the Tiger of West Junior High. He also is thinking to himself like, oh god, I hate it. It's such a bad nickname. I didn't even come up with it. Whatever. Yeah, so yes, that is his old nickname if you didn't know, and yes, it is true. Yeah, Yuji didn't come up with it. But anyway, that being mentioned later in the chapter, I actually kind of enjoy because this moment just makes me think of a cat or a big cat like jumping up and swiping at a bird as it tries to fly off. Like it's just, that's what it reminds me of. But anyway, Yuji ends up grabbing this guy's foot, barely gets him with this massive jump, and just drags him down and slams him through like an entire building face. And this guy's just sitting here like, Jesus Christ, this kid is powerful. What in the hell? My goodness. But powerful or not, if you have a helicopter blade coming straight at your face, you might start to shit yourself a little bit. That's gonna wake anybody up. So yeah, this guy ducks his head down and we see the blade of his propeller coming straight at Yuji's face. Yuji looks over and apparently Yuji Itadori can both see and dodge helicopter blades while he is in between them as they are spinning. Do you realize how fast those blades are spinning around? That's crazy. Yuji jumps down, gets a little bit of distance, rethinks everything to himself, and he starts thinking, you know, I thought he was just going to stay at a distance, and I was a little bit worried about that, but the only way he can really attack me is with those blades. So he has to come to me. So I'm just going inside. And yeah, this is a pretty good idea if you have a giant helicopter blade spinning on top of your head. Enclosed areas probably aren't your forte. Now, with this being said, the guy does just pop down. Like, you know, I can, shorten the length, increase the durability, and I can just fly straight through a building. It's not a problem. These aren't actual helicopter blades. They're a curse technique. So yeah, he's coming straight at Yuji through this hallway, and he basically turns the entire hallway into a blender. However, Yuji, continuing to show off his analytical side, because keep in mind, Megumi's not the only one who's good at analyzing a fight. Megumi's better at analyzing other things, and he is smarter in general, but when you ask him and Yuji to both analyze a fight, they can both do a very, very good job. So yeah, Yuji starts thinking to himself, okay, he's angled his head towards me. That's good. I can just hit him straight in the head. That usually tends to work. He goes, however, the lady last time with the whole jetpack hair, she was able to slam through the building with me and she was just fine, but I threw a couple rocks at her and it took her out no problem. So the head closer to the initiation point of the curse technique, their hair, is probably much stronger, and their body tends to get weaker durability-wise as they go down away from the origin point of the curse technique. Yuji is correct about this, and that doesn't even matter. Yuji's like, it's still a head, it's still a weakness, I'm still gonna knock him out. So Yuji rears back, gets this amazing panel. I mean, he looks like Yuji. Dude, he just looks incredible in a fight. He always has and always will, and I absolutely love it. I get hyped just seeing Yuji get serious. He doesn't even have to do anything. But anyway, yeah, this guy's flying straight at him. Yuji, like, I'm just gonna crack his head open. That's all I got. Slams into him, absolutely amazing panel. Cracks this dude's head open. He's just spilling blood out of his head, barely even awake at this point. Doesn't even have any pupils in his eyes. They're just whited out. He's sitting there trying to brag like, yeah, your hand's shattered. Oh, Jesus God. Whew. Yeah, your hand's shattered. That means I win this fight, huh? Boom! Gets smoked with a kick straight to the face. Yeah, this guy was all bluster in this moment. I'm not saying from the start of the fight, I'm sure he could beat a lot of people in the world. I'm sure he's not a weak person. He's fighting Yuji Itadori, unfortunately. But yeah, in this moment, all bluster. Trying to talk about Yuji's hand is shattered, so he wins the fight, and Yuji just kicks him in the face because, well, I still have 2 feet and another hand. Yuji even tells him, he's just like, Jesus God. No, it's not even shattered. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, Yuji kneels down, and this guy's just like knocked out at this point. And he goes, so where is he Crap. When's the right time to ask something like this? And I honestly think that was just absolutely hilarious. It didn't click with me in my head the first time reading through, but before doing the video, yeah, that's so damn funny. Because Yuji last time hit the lady with the rubble, didn't really even plan on beating her right then and there. Like, I think Yuji expected her to still be able to fight. And then she got taken out. So he's like, all right, fine, I'll just ask this guy. Then he goes and knocks this dude out, like, close up. And then's like, where is he? Dang it, I did it again. I don't know how to do this. How do I? Crap. Anyway, the guy who had the, like, signal things that noticed it was Yuji, he pops up. He's like, hey, remember me? And Yuji's just sitting there kind of like I was last time. Like, should I remember this guy? Oh, crap. I feel like I'm usually good with remembering people. Oh, well, anyway. So, hi, you guy, my man, buddy boy. And the guy's like, okay, sorry, I kind of just know you because you're sort of famous. You're the Tiger of West Junior High. And this is when we get to that nickname thing. So yeah, this guy just knew Yuji from school or their hometown because Yuji's kind of a big deal there. Anyway, yeah, we also cut back to Megumi and the scorpion hair girl from last time. So yeah, he's sitting there asking her like, wait, you're not a sorcerer from a long time ago? She can take a little bit of offense to this, I understand. She's like, do I really seem like that much of an old-timer? Like, for real, honestly? My personality really, like, come on, man, give me a little credit. Anyway, whatever. Megumi asks her after finding this out, he's like, well, then why are you so quick to fight? Like, why do you want to kill people so much? And she's just like, dude, the non-players got asked if they wanted to leave. We're stuck in here. What am I supposed to do? If I'm not willing to kill somebody, I'm going to die. I've been in here for 12 days. Almost 2 weeks. And I'm getting fought by ancient people and random curse techniques I've never heard of. And it's crazy. I'm doing what I got to do. And Megumi's just like, crap. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. They're getting influenced by the people who are trying to kill them. So they obviously have to, try to kill back. Otherwise, they're just going to. Oh, well, I told Yuji a lot of pointless stuff. Anyway, doesn't really change the fact of the matter, I guess. Oh, well. So, yeah, you gonna tell me where this dude's at now or not? The scorpion hair girl, I can't remember her name. She keeps telling Megumi to not call her you, but I don't even remember her name from last time, so I'm just gonna call her her. She's sitting there like, you told me there's not really a guarantee that you don't kill me if I tell you the information. So, I mean, why should I? He's like, Megumi tells her, there's a possibility you die before we get there too. So she goes back to the whole, like, you're supposed to protect me, be a knight, all this, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, eventually we get to the point where Amai and Scorpion Hair Girl tell Yuji and Megumi where Higuruma is. Unfortunately, we get 2 different answers. Now, I'm sure I don't have to explain to anybody that Higuruma probably can't be in 2 places at once. So, it's a trap. Yeah. So, Amai tells Itadori that Higuruma is in Ikebukuro district. Probably butchered that. Anyway, Scorpion Hair Girl tells Megumi that Higuruma is in Shinjuku district. One of them has to be lying. We also see the man I put in the thumbnail, don't really get a whole lot of information about him, but we see him sitting there with all these receipts, and he says, isn't it getting a little late? When will that kid bring me my next pitiful prey? So yeah, this guy has either Scorpion Girl or Amai working for them. Akutami is an absolute genius. If you go back and really start dissecting everything here, there are things that can lead you to believe either or is correct. This is really, really hard to determine or guess which one is the liar. So let's look at this a little bit. Amai was already working with other people, so there's a decent chance he could be working with more than just the two of them, being this other guy. However, this guy said, when will that child bring me my next pitiful prey? The Scorpion Hair Girl is a solo act as far as we know so far. He said that child, meaning one person, one kid, not a kid working with two other people. If he was referring to Amai, he probably would have said something along the lines of, when will the two of them, when will the three of them, when will they bring me my next pitiful prey? Talking in plurals because there were multiple people in Amai's group. Also, pitiful prey, a scorpion, there's prey that a scorpion is, you can kind of take it in that way if you want. Yeah, this is really, really difficult though, because you can also go and look at the fact that Amai is being way too nice right now. Remember, everybody here is a player in the games. You should not be this overly trusting just because you heard of this kid that went to the same school or hometown as you or whatever. He shouldn't be this eager to help Yuji out. He's being a little bit too nice, if you ask me, considering the setting that we're in. These are the culling games. Everybody needs to be on their toes. This is really tough. I honestly think the more and more you break this down, the more and more stuff you find that can lead you to think either or is the one setting up the trap. I don't know. I think this really speaks to how good of a writer Akutami is, because there's a lot of little stuff on both sides littered throughout the chapter and possibly even the last chapter. I don't know. We might have to make a video on this. We might not. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the chapter, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out.